Do I even need to say it? I know I don't, but I'm going to. TGIF. It's Friday, and that means another episode of the Ocean Star Sports Show. I'm your host, Dominic Polio, sports reporter for the Ocean Star. We're going to hop right into it. We've got a lot of highlights for you today. First up, Point Borough field hockey as they open up play in the state tournament. Let's have a look. First round of the Central Jersey Group 2 state tournament, and Point Borough field hockey, seeded at 7, hosted Ewing, the 10 seed, on Tuesday. In a neck-and-neck game throughout that saw a scoreless first half, Ewing eventually came out on top, 1-0. The underdog scored early in the second half on this long shot off a corner that was redirected in by J.C. Lowe. The Panthers battled hard and fast, but always seemed to come up short as time ticked away. Their best opportunity came from a corner in the closing minutes, but Ewing's goalie, Erica Weber, made an outstanding diving save to keep Borough at bay. The loss draws a close to Borough field hockey's 9-8-1 season. It was a tough way for the Panthers to end their season, but in the end, it was a great season. We'll move forward and we take a look at Point Borough boys soccer in the first round of the Shore Conference Tournament. It was a wild game and an extremely close one that surpassed overtime and was decided by penalty kicks. It was a grand display of athleticism last Thursday when Point Borough boys soccer hosted Colts Neck in the first round of the Shore Conference Tournament. In a game that was decided by penalty kicks, Borough fell on the losing side of a 3-2 decision. Before we take a look at the PKs, let's see how the game played out. The Panthers were the dominant team, and their first and biggest opportunity to score came on this give-and-go between Ryan Griffith and Mason Remendelli. Point Borough would continue to have a few chances off throw-ins and corners as the game progressed, but they could not get the ball in the back of the net. Colts Neck's only real chance came on this rip that Tyler Haynes got his fingertips on, and it bounced off the upper half of the right post and back into play. In overtime, neither team could score, and it came down to PKs, one of the most intense ways to decide a victor. Colts Neck shoots first, goes left, and it's in. Borough's first kick from Mason Pitts, and Noah Baker saves it. Colts Neck with their second attempt, and they go up 2. Dominic Peters up to the ball for Borough, and he goes middle for the score. Colts Neck hits their third attempt, upper 90, and Borough's Jacob Kirinovich can't get by Baker, and the Panthers are behind 3-1. Colts Neck's kick, off the post and out. Remendelli steps up for Borough and finds the back of the net to keep the game within reach 3-2. To stay alive and have a chance to tie, the Panthers needed a save from Haynes or a miss from Colts Neck. Now the kick, and the one-handed save. Captain Sam Monaco steps up to the ball. The shot hits the gloves and the post, and it's out. A hard-fought battle on both sides of the ball, and Borough gets knocked out in PKs. It doesn't get much closer than that when it comes to soccer, and it was a tough way for the Panthers to lose. But now they move forward and they concentrate on the state tournament that begins next week. We're going to stick with boys soccer, and it's Point Beach, who hosted Manchester Township in their final game of the regular season. Let's see who came out on top. There's nothing better than closing out the regular season with a win, and the Garnet Gulls boys soccer team did just that when they took care of Manchester Township 4-1 on Monday. Point Beach scored first after Nick Antignoli weaved through traffic to lay this ball in the back corner. Shortly after, it was Danny Savage, already wearing 2 casts, who gets taken out inside the box. He got right back up, and it was Mike Ciorlian who hit the PK for the Gulls. Ryan Franzoni was standing strong in goal for Point Beach, and they went into halftime up 2-0. Out of the half, it was the Gulls with another score. Joey LaDuca steps in front of a Manchester pass to deliver this long ball upfield. Johan Rosa tracks it down and pops it over the goalie. Now, Manchester did manage to find the back of the net on this set piece from beyond midfield. Small touch with the head, the knee, the left foot, and it goes in goal. The Gulls tacked on one more score on a header from Connor Prima and almost made it 5 on this corner to Joe Del Grippo. But a crazy save for the Manchester goalie kept it out. In the end, Point Beach goes home victorious, and they now turn their focus to the state tournament. It was a strong win for the Garnet Gulls, and now they have some time to rest and practice before the start of the state tournament next week. We move into our final highlight of the show. It's your Point Borough football Panthers, undefeated on the season. Last Friday, they hosted Raritan, and boy, was it an exciting game. It came down to the final seconds, but you got to see it to believe it. So let's have a look.
And here they are, the 2015 Point Pleasant Borough Panthers.
In what some believe to be Borough football's first real test of the season, the Panthers silenced the Doubters with a 33-27 victory over the Raritan Rockets last Friday to remain undefeated on the season. Borough went up early with this 11-yard scamper from quarterback Noah Husak. Colin Ansbach's kick was good, but the tables turned quickly on the Panthers. It was Raritan's Mark Carnival who hooks up with Jordan Smith for the score, and the kick ties the game. On the Rockets' next drive, they score again. This time it's running back Derek Ernst from 11 yards out. We move to the start of the second quarter, and Gene Francischini gets the handoff and carries the ball 49 yards for the touchdown. Ansbach between the uprights, and we're tied at 14. Raritan then responds with another run from Ernst, but this time they miss the extra kick, but hold on to a 20-14 lead. Fast forward a few drives and Borough is on the 1-yard line on fourth down. Husak is ruled just short, and it's turnover on downs. But wait. Dom Infante makes the tackle in the end zone. It's a safety. Borough gets 2 and the ball. They work back into the red zone, and Husak weaves his way 16 yards to the house. After Ansbach's kick, the Panthers go into the half up 23-20, much to the delight of the Panther pit. The fans out in full force all game cheering on the Point Borough football team. With 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter, we welcome back Hayden Fry with this leaping touchdown grab. Just watch as he goes up and gets it after taking off from the 5-yard line. What an effort! The Panthers then added 3 points with this 31-yard field goal from Ansbach before the close of the third quarter. Pressure mounting, and down 33-20, Raritan found another score in the fourth quarter when Carnival connected with Mason Sheehan. They notched the extra point, and tying the game was a touchdown away. The win would require a successful extra point. With 54 seconds left and 0 timeouts, the Rockets began their final drive. They marched their way down the field, and at this point, my camera dies. But I managed to get Austin Druker's interception in the closing seconds with my cell phone. He slides down, and there you have it, folks. Borough is 7-0. First off, I have to apologize for that cell phone video. Sometimes you just run out of juice. That wasn't the case with Austin Druker. I know it was hard to see, but it was in fact him who came up with the interception in the final seconds as the buzzer sounded to claim the win for Point Borough. It was exciting, and I'm sure you guys were probably there in the stands cheering on the Panthers. Like I said, that was the final highlight of the show. It's all I've got this week. But remember, there's always more in the newspaper. So make sure you pick up your copy of the Ocean Star for October 30th, 2015. You can follow me on Twitter at Dom Polio. That's at DOMPOLLIO. And again, I thank you for stopping by. I thank you for checking out the show. I thank you for giving it views. Give it a like, share it with your family, share it with your friends, and just get the word around. Before I go, I'd like to wish you guys a happy Halloween. Stay safe this weekend. Don't eat too much candy, but make sure you have fun. Reporting for Star News Group, I'm Dominic Polio.